A few of you have asked for a tour of my English paper piecing box. First of all, the box is from Joann. I am not sponsored by them. I just really like this box because it's pink and it holds everything I need it to. So check it out at Joann Fabrics. I think the brand is Creative Options. It was about $16, which is a really good deal. The first thing that I loved about this is it has this cool little storage box on the top. And I keep all of my tiny little notions in here. In my English paper piecing box, I have a few spools of the thread color that I'm currently using. I like to use, this is 30 weight Coats & Clark all-purpose cotton thread. A lot of people use 50 weight. It kind of just depends on what you're making and what your preferences are. I don't care what you use as long as you're happy and you can afford it and it makes you feel good. I always carry a bunch of glue sticks because I am a glue baster. Some people like to use thread to baste to their templates, to their fabrics, but I prefer glue. And I just get this on Amazon in a bulk pack. I have it loaded in my store if you're interested. I keep a pair of my favorite sewing scissors, which are my 3.5-inch Ginger Stork scissors, also in my Amazon store. And these sewing clips are super helpful, and I have them in 2 different sizes. The one thing that's not in here that I always keep in this little compartment because one of my children stole it is my thimbles. I keep a few thimbles in here at all times because hand sewing can be a little bit hard on your fingers. Let's go inside the box. So the one thing I really like about this box is it's got this tray for a top layer, and that's perfect for holding my fabrics. So these are the fabrics I'm currently sewing, and I'm using a diamond template. So these are cut into 2.5 by 3.5 inch rectangles, and I will be basting and sewing all of these. And then I also keep my hand sewing set. I got these from Sewing Parts Online. These are amazing. This gives you literally every type of needle you could possibly imagine and all of the sizes and uses, which I absolutely love. I tend to use a 9 or sometimes a 7 because I have big clunky fingers, sharps needle when I'm sewing, but a lot of people use like an 11 or I don't know, whatever makes you happy. And then in the bottom layer is where I keep all of my templates. So these paper templates are available, again, in my Amazon store. I have a whole page dedicated to English paper piecing. And on there, there's actually a kit that is very helpful and I recommend as well. I'm using diamonds and hexagons. And when I say paper template, it literally is like it's on a cardstock type of paper. And the other fun thing you can do if you don't want to spend money on these, which you can reuse these a lot, so that's helpful. But if you're looking to cut down on waste, you can get one of the cutters that are in the shape that you need. They are also available like any craft store, Amazon, and cut them out of your junk mail, which is really a good way to use up some of that junk mail. I keep a copy of my pattern. The pattern I'm currently working on is Midnight Feast by Tales of Cloth. If you don't follow Jody over at Tales of Cloth, I highly recommend her page. She's wonderful with her patterns and her helpful hints regarding English paper piecing, way better than me. So make sure you give her a follow. And then I also keep all of my working pieces in here. So this seems like it's a little bit large for what I need right now, but once these little diamonds start coming together, the stack is going to grow. And so it just gives me a lot of space to hold what I need it to. I also lately have been struggling with hand pain, and I picked up this like pressure compression glove from Creative Comfort. It was also on Amazon. I think it's also in my store, and it has helped a lot with kind of keeping my hand not from hurting because I'm 40 and that's just what happens apparently when you turn 40. So there you go. That is a tour of my English paper piecing box. I'm going to be posting a bunch of tutorials over the next few weeks about English paper piecing. Again, I am not a pro, but I do really love it and I would like to share it with you guys. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure you comment below. And if you have any questions about anything you saw here, comment that as well and I will help you out. There you have it. That's a tour of my English paper piecing tackle box. Like and follow for more.